Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Did you see that just now, Tim?
What the
That
hell
was
just
wild
happened?
timing.
I was just sitting on the title
Oh
screen.
my god. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh my god. Princess lost her shit there at the intro. It's about to do like a whole bit and the whole screen glitched out like that.
We all got a little started there. We're startled.
That was nuts.
That was totally Murgo. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh, fruit bowl pre-night shift. We are definitely having a party. Whoa. Things are happening.
Pre-night shift party indeed.
Hello, K-Ray. Hello, Sprig.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing?
How is everybody doing? How are y'all
Looking forward to
doing
slaying
today?
some princesses. Maybe we'll slay one today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we got a single slay last stream.
I was telling Nick, I'm not convinced that I even can, which that's something I want to test out today. Can I even slay any princesses, or will she always dodge me?
You had no idea we had a Twitch until the most recent video. We are going to change that.
That's our bad.
Yeah. We're going to start plugging the Twitch a lot more. 'Cause
Yes.
It's way too fun over here.
So much fun. So much fun.
Channel our inner fruit.
Oh.
Oh, your film got selected for a film festival. That's exciting, Wizard.
Ooh, congratulations. Ooh. Yeah, this will be definitely a comfy stream. I mean, we might have a little bit of like mind bending going on. But I got my coffee. My mug says happy with like a little elephant. So we're gonna keep up the good vibes, even if it gets a little weird.
I think Taryn is more equipped for today's stream than she was on Wednesday.
Yes. Well, I have a little bit of an idea, I think, of, my options when I'm going through.
You have questions about the intro to the latest video, Spartan? Do tell, do tell.
Do tell, do tell.
Also, thank you, Couches. Yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord, join that as well.
Yes.
It's all a good time.
It's all a good time.
We are a fun bunch of people over there.
Japraises, were you here on Wednesday when I started? This is a really interesting game. Wednesday I started it for the first time, and I've never played this game before, so it's completely blind for me. Oh my gosh, Lily, that's so funny. Well, I'm glad that you did start following us. Oh, flaming couches. Oh, that makes sense. Well, so basically with this game, and we'll kind of see as we get into it, you have to go through, it's a graphic novel. Is that what it's called? No.
Visual
novel.
Visual novel.
And I have to go through and make choices, and depending on my choices, different outcomes happen. And it's I won't spoil it too much, but I can see how that goes and then try an alternative path.
Indeed, Stereotype Gamer. Girl is about to further break reality.
Yes.
When we last left off, Taryn like tore a hole in space-time or something, if I remember right.
It was absolutely insane. So yeah, so if anyone has played, please do your best not to spoil anything for me. But I'm really excited, and I'll see if I can. I don't know how long the game is, so there's a chance I might finish it today. There's a chance, I might continue in another stream, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I don't know. We got about halfway through the game last time, I think, like roughly. We're both playing blind, so we're kind of at chat's mercy. We should finish the first playthrough today. Okay,
Cool.
great.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to it. Never trust anyone. The thumbnail of the new vid caught you off guard. This is what happens when Taryn lets me design a thumbnail.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny. Because, you know, it's not too serious. I was like, make sure you, like, that we have that smork face, because,
More fan service. I thought the Pokemon trainer was the best part of that thumbnail, to be fair.
Thank you. I thought it was really funny, and I liked the old school Pokemon trainer. Well, because I was talking to Nick, I was like, my first Pokemon was Fire Red, which is Gen 1, but it's in Gen 3. So I was like, wait, they didn't even have colors? Like, that's the guy?
So funny.
Japraises, mostly I am making the choices. However, if there is something you want to see, you know, feel free to be like, ooh, like, let's try this. And I can kind of decide if I want to, if that lines up with what I want to do as well or not.
Should you do the DLC on your New Game Plus level 4 Bloodborne run? I would say go for it.
That sounds fun, though.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, trainers in Gen 1, I don't know if they carry whips in the international release. That might just be a Japanese version thing. There were a surprising amount that carried whips. I learned that while doing research. Like, even Sabrina was using a whip in the gym battle. What do you have to do to convince the two of us to try Pokemon Infinite Fusion? It's a good question, honestly. I was playing Rejuvenation a little bit. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. Taryn hasn't touched any of the ROM hacks or anything like that.
I just kind of smile and nod during the ROM hack part.
Taryn's still
I'm still getting the hang of like the base games.
Lord knows we don't need her learning a bunch of
games.
Like ROM specific things and then trying to play mainline games and getting confused.
Like, what do you mean I can't do this? The Fusion Gym.
Oh, they did have it in the international releases.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Fuchsia City is a scary place, apparently. Well, hey, should we get into it, Taryn?
Yes, let's get into it. Let me start making some...
Time to make some big decisions here. And once again, I'm with chat. I'm just watching this all unfold.
Path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There's a princess at the cabin in the woods.
I'm getting deja vu. Nat on, my favorite gen is Gen 3, just to answer your question.
I really like Gen 5. I feel like as a whole, I'm kind of with you there. But then I think about each gen, and there's like something warm and fuzzy for me for each one. So
Sly
I'm like,
Fox, you're cackling like an old wrinkly witch. Oh, I love that.
We love that song so much.
Yeah, Team Rocket did have whips. I considered using that one, but man, the one I picked I thought was the funniest.
Gen 2.
Gen 2 is a good gen.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I find it so funny. I'm like thinking of Pokemon while, you know, in this dark, just gray, talking about slaying princesses and the end of the world. I really like the narrator's voice as well.
Gen 8 is the one gen I actually haven't... I mean, I did play Legends, I guess. I need to play through Gen 8 before Taryn plays Gen 8. That wouldn't really make a lot of sense, would it?
Hello, Black Arrow. How are you doing?
Hey, Black Arrow. It's so good to see you.
Oh, it's cropped a little on the left side.
What is? What's happening?
The chat on the screen is cropped a little short.
Allow me. It's one of my few things I can do. Wait a minute. Oh, interesting. Okay, one second. I'm gonna do some stuff, Taryn. You are in charge until
I am in charge. Okay, let's see here. End of the world. What are you
Can I
talking about?
fix
So
this
these I've
while
already
live?
done.
I guess we're about to find out.
Ba-da-bum. I'm just reading all my different options. Can't someone else do this? I don't know if I've done that one before. Reward. Let's see
That's
if
the
I try and
spirit.
kill her immediately, what happens.
You make your way up the short path
Let's see
to
if
the
that
cabin.
fixed it.
You'll find the princess within.
Did that fix it?
We're not going to go through with this, right?
I see filling
She's a
couches.
princess.
I think I
We're
fixed
supposed
it.
to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Chat, you let me know if it's a problem still.
Your cat's having a litter party. Oh my gosh. Everything's visible.
The interior of the
Nice.
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
We're killing the
only furniture
princess.
of note
Yeah, I'm gonna
is a
go as
plain
fast as
wooden
possible to
table.
try and kill the princess to
Perched
see if
on
that
that
actually
table
does
is a
anything.
pristine blade.
I'm really curious.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna
Taryn.
take the blade.
You
and
take
we're
the
going
blade from
in.
the table. It'd be rather difficult
Yeah, this
to slay the princess
totally
and save the
yeah,
world.
feels
Silent
spooky.
Hill.
Silent Hill.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, Fruit Bowl. It's got some mad Silent Hill vibes.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hello, Mythology and Gaming. Thanks for raiding.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, Inky, you all can chat and appear on the corner now. We're elevating.
We made it so people could spin.
Raid, raid, raid. I'm excited.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Yeah, she's like the confident
It's almost
princess
don't let it
again this
fool you.
time.
It's all part of the
Don't let her
manipulation.
fool you, Taryn.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing? How was your stream, Mythology? Hello, so much spinning.
Oh
I
my
love
god,
it.
spin. I love the spins. I hope you had a good stream.
I do hope you had a good stream. Yay, I'm glad. Okay, here.
I would just not even talk.
Just
to
not
her.
talk?
Yeah.
Good. You're
That's
still
kind of what I was
listening for reason.
thinking.
Let's just we're narrator pilled is what's happening, Taryn. We're gonna do exactly what he says.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain
Final
around
Fantasy
her wrist,
3.
binding
Nick, have
her
you
to
done
the
that
far
one?
wall of the basement.
Oh, years and years ago, yeah.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Don't talk to her, Taryn.
I'm just gonna step.
Don't do
I'm just
it.
gonna step
Step
forward.
forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh my god, there's so
We're
much
talking
spinning.
then?
I love
So much spinning.
What even makes you think you can kill me?
Damn, bitch, you live like this. I don't really know how she's expected. Like, does someone feed her? Like, how is she still alive, honestly?
She doesn't need to eat. She's a princess, Taryn.
I'm
Ah.
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
I feel like she
You'll
said
have to get
this
close
last
enough
time
to
when I was
use it.
just chatting with her.
so you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Taryn's E is making it less
She's armed.
intimidating.
If you hesitate,
That's
it'll
so
be too
funny,
late.
Spiridiums.
End this.
Yeah, Taryn's not messing around today. There you go.
Here we go. Am I gonna
You
do
lunge
it?
forward without a moment's hesitation.
She looks startled. Did I get the upper hand?
Are you gonna get your bones broken
You
again?
feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her.
What?
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
She didn't see that coming.
I did not.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
She's spooky. She's spooky.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying,
What?
she entirely
Belief.
believes herself
Belief.
to
Oh
be
no.
alive.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Belief.
But it's over, isn't it?
The cursed
She stopped
italicized
breathing
words.
moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over?
I don't think it's really over.
Over.
Getting stabbed sometimes usually results in death.
Maybe I have to believe that she's dead.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, exactly.
I hope that doesn't get me
It's
killed.
over.
Don't let your guard down, but we have to believe that she's dead.
With your work done, you make your way back up the
Uh-oh.
stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
When I was back up in here, I was like, wait a second. Am I starting again? Am I going back down?
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
Do I
But
feel
it
bad,
was for the
Chad?
greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
That day isn't today.
All right.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
You want
My
me to
source
save
is
now?
the dead princess
It's
on the
nothing at
floor.
all.
Here,
Where
I'll
a lush
save
forest
in
stood mere
another
minutes
tab.
ago, the only thing in front
You
of
have to
you
save.
now is the vast emptiness of
I don't
some
know.
place far away.
Peter was suggesting it. So I'll just pop that there. And we'll just kind of
Oh.
go back.
All right.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, I was supposed to save the world, but now it's like emptiness.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
I don't trust the narrator.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Princess was indeed slain.
There is so much
That's
gaslighting happening.
bullshit.
I was kind of hoping I'd get
I
a
was
better
feeling
ending for
that
saving
one
the
too.
world.
I was
This
feeling
isn't
that
me.
one.
In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past.
What?
No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I don't like
This
when people say
definitely-
trust me.
This has a Stanley Parable vibe for sure.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
How is that possible?
Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Ooh, is it Moraine? I'm gonna go with Moraine.
Oh, hi, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, I'm glad that you guys are coming over here from the video. That's so fun.
We need to plug the Twitch more.
We
Tang.
really do. We really do.
We have a great community.
Well,
welcome.
I
We're
really
slaying
feel that way.
princesses today.
okay. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. No, 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 no. Hell no. How do you have any or do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. I don't want to stay
I
here.
do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Is it going to include dying? Yay,
Blade.
Maureen! I nailed it.
We can use the blade to
Speaking
get
of, I
out
need to do
of
my
this.
nails. They've been,
I can hear everything
nothing
you
on
say,
them, and I'm like, that is
little voice.
entirely too
There's only
bland.
one thing it would want you to use that blade on,
I need a little
And I'm
sparkle.
afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Because the narrator's like in my head, right?
They both are, I believe.
All the voices are in my head.
Taryn's been listening to the voices in her head. She let the voices win.
Yeah, we haven't talked a whole lot about the Twitch channel on YouTube, but we're gonna be better about that.
Indeed.
That way more people can join, because this is really fun.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
This voice is being a hero.
Don't you dare. How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
That's the narrator saying.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore?
Oh my gosh, we are getting
This
very
place,
existential.
it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing.
Incredibly
constantly, forever.
existential.
Oh!
I know this is out there, but trust me.
No, I know this is out there.
using
I'm like,
the blade
okay,
will work.
that's not as comforting as you probably are trying to make it. Just gonna say.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Hello, Nav.
Nav!
Thank
Welcome.
you. Welcome.
Lots of raids today. This is awesome.
This is so fun. Okay.
Oh, we got a lot of options
There's
here.
so many options.
I
So-
was not looking at the options.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy. So I have, you better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to just sit here and do nothing for eternity.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
I always find it so funny. It's like, you know, if you die, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, but how would that even be possible?
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
He's turning on me.
Wow.
I literally killed the princess
The
theoretically
nerve
for
of
you.
some narrators.
Uh-huh.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Uh-oh, we're going back into the stairs.
Oh, man. All right.
The princess's
I'm with
body
you,
is
Spartan.
dust and
Jeez.
bones,
Whoa,
but the
she's
blade you used to
bones.
slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Okay.
The end. Nice knowing you.
What?
Good stream, everybody.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that
I
cabin
love that Spartan.
is a princess.
Portal was so fun.
We rewatched that video the other day, Taryn. Remember that?
We did. That
It
was...
a fun video.
Mm-hmm.
This one's one of your favorites, Couches? Oh boy, the Spectre.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Well, I was wise to his tricks, I think, round 2.
But I already killed
That was
the
round
princess.
1. Wait, this hasn't happened already? Okay,
Ooh.
no.
There's some good questions here.
But I killed myself. What am I doing
The
here?
last one, I like the last one.
But I already killed the princess. You trapped me here after I slew her last time. I'm not going to play along with this anymore. This one, because we already
I
did.
like that one, yeah.
I did this one last time, and then I left a couple times before.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane.
I mean, I have two voices
well,
in my head.
as long as you get the job
I
done,
think
it
I
doesn't
am
matter what sort of
insane.
mental state you're in. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
The
It
cold.
wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Oh, voice of the cold.
Mm.
Yeah, there are a lot
if
of new
for whatever
dialogue
reason
options
you're
here,
going to
yeah.
insist that this has happened before, at least your heart.
Okay, good to know, good to know.
Because I don't think you've killed the princess before.
No, I've never killed the princess before. Yeah, so I didn't want to spoil it earlier, but this game, there's time loops. It's so fun. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's at the right place. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. So I did this one before, but let's just go again, because
Those are
maybe
two
there's more.
very different questions, but
And have some
fine.
coffee
I'll
while I'm
indulge you
listening.
if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Just a
If you're
little
back here,
good
I'm assuming you
spirited
died, which
gaslighting.
probably only happened because
Uh-huh.
you didn't listen to me.
Some very jovial
Oh, we
gaslighting.
listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
I mean, that's kind of what happened, but he's being very cold
well,
about
if you
it.
killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Is
And
that
I
right?
believe your other question was something along the lines of, "Oh, what's the point of doing anything?" If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making
Spooky,
a rather
like killing
dangerous
princesses, and
assumption
then I'm just
your
like,
actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
And for the notifications and stuff too, that's so funny. I'm catching up.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Froggy.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Bye, Sly Fox.
Take care,
thank
Sly
you.
Fox. Have a good one.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of
Oh,
strength.
Can we kill
damn.
the narrator?
Just stay focused, will you?
Let's talk about this
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I'm gonna go with this
That's a
top
good
one.
point. How do we know
I'm
we didn't
very
have things
good points
backwards?
over here,
Maybe slaying
you
the
know.
princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Sam, good morning. So far, Taryn killed the princess this time. She actually slayed the princess. And then she slayed herself. That's where we're at right now.
Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end.
This is so
But
spooky.
that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her.
That's a
after
good
all.
question. What's she gonna look like when you get there?
You're going to find her
mhm.
in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let
But I
me assure
believed
you,
that she was
killing
slain.
her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
This is a love story, Taryn.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits. You just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
Well, see, that's where I'm having issues. I guess I'll just go with this one
People
again.
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
You finished Doom Eternal? That's
Ooh,
awesome.
Nice, Sam.
I'm glad you had fun. Why couldn't they slay her? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise
How
very simple
convenient.
situation and make
Uh-huh.
your job more difficult.
Or maybe I would think for myself and not do your damn job.
Oh,
This is
Terrence
boring.
popping off.
He's
clearly
being
not
super
interested in talking.
suspicious.
So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Yeah, narrator is indeed sus. Everybody vote narrator.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because
Is that
you're
why I'm
special.
have claws and
You're the
stuff?
only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy.
I
if
called that
helps.
last stream,
It's
by the
just
way.
way
I
things
was
are.
asking if this was very prophetic.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Anyone else walking in the woods is like, I'm gonna stay away from that girl. She's yelling.
we did try turning on our heels and walking away last time. It didn't really go how we were hoping it would.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we're special. Great.
Okay.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
All right, Taryn.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
If she's
and
even
she
alive.
will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You trust Tarny's every
won't
word,
be a
Spartan. Oh, here we go.
What is gonna be going on? What's it gonna look like on the inside?
Yeah, what is there gonna be another?
The interior of the
Oh,
cabin is
geez.
cold. A
Huh.
soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
I just got
Cobwebs
chills.
flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table
So
with a
mirror or
pristine
no
blade
mirror?
perched on the edge.
Oh, that's a good question. Should we mirror or not?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Thank you, Bendy Straw.
Oh, thanks, Bendy Straw.
I really like today's video.
Yeah, is that another fake mirror? That's the question.
I really want to know if it's a fake mirror.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
So you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This cabin is a little different than last time. Can I still do these options if I do this explore? Do we
I think you
think?
can do the top ones.
Okay.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition.
Hello,
Haven't
MLC. We're
died.
streaming
You
right
certainly
now.
haven't
I'm glad
really
you were
slain the
listening, so that's hilarious.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I want to see what this princess is gonna look like this time.
Uh-huh. So it's like, I think I'm gonna... Can I take the blade and then approach the mirror? Or do are these interchangeable?
I think you have to do the mirror first.
Okay.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
He keeps
Isn't
making
much to
this
see.
be a
What are you
fake
talking about?
mirror.
This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
This is so spooky. The mirror thing is, I
There
still
was a
haven't
mirror a
figured it
second
out.
ago,
The mirror, mirror on the wall.
and now it's gone.
Who's the tarniest of
Let's
them
not
all?
spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to
Spartan,
be.
I obviously would not kill the princess. We did promote the Twitch channel in the YouTube video. We said we would, and we did.
We promised.
I feel like we need like little
I
back
think.
pats.
I think we did.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the blade because this is my ruthless go through. At least the first bit was, but I think it would still be nice to have the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
All right.
We're going in. What's the hallway gonna look like?
Is it another spiral?
The door
Nope.
to the basement groans open, revealing an old
Interesting.
banister and a creaky wooden
I
stairwell.
don't think it's been wood like this yet.
Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs.
Yeah, it's like I
as you
have
breathe
claws
in
and
the
stuff
stale
on my
air.
hand.
The very building itself feels dead.
Froggy,
princess
apparently
lives
the
here,
princess will end the
slaying her
world
would
if we don't slay
probably be
her,
doing
according
her
to
a
the
favor.
narrator. But that's if we trust him.
Yeah, MLC. I could listen to this narrator for hours.
Uh-huh.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Because it feels like the princess might not be here. I'm so...
Yeah, what
As you
oh.
descend the final
Ooh.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
And like the windows all boarded up.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
If this skeleton gets up, I'm about to scream.
Oh no.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your ghost,
Oh,
the
there she
ghost
is, the
appears from
specter.
underneath the floor.
Oh, duh. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
That looks like the Whisperer. Jesus.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at
The
you,
mouth is
followed
so
by a mischievous
creepy.
skeletal grin.
I think it's kind of cute looking.
The creepy cute.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Yeah, narrator, you don't know what's what. She has like a little broken chain on her wrist.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Give her a hug.
What's
I
a
would end up
ghost
running right
supposed
through
to do
her.
to us?
Maybe she's friendly.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how the last
She's
meeting
friendly.
went.
Gray is sleepy. Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad you caught us streaming too. I always love hearing, you know, what video you guys see and then, you know, the binge. That makes me really happy.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome, welcome. I don't know how one stabs a ghost.
The princess drifts across the room into your
Damn.
orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders.
What
and
would that
down
even
your
feel
neck
like?
as
Is it
she
just like a
circles.
chill?
Her touch
She's
is
going
cold
through
and
me.
ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips
Really?
send shivers dancing across your skin.
She's like kind of corporeal.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Okay, I might have to check out that podcast.
She has a
girl.
scar where you stabbed her.
Oh, she does. X marks the spot. Do I immediately slay it? That's what I've been doing, but or do I wait and see how things play out?
Ooh.
What does
big-
Ghosty Lady do?
You got a choice to make, it looks like.
Oh.
You need a transient curse. Of course. Yeah, there are no wrong decisions, Taryn.
Mm. Froggy, I'm not entirely sure. My answer so far is kind of, maybe. I'm gonna wait and just see.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
She doesn't like the knife.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
Juhan, thank
Juhan.
you.
Resubscribe with the 5 months. Thank you so much. Eee!
Okay, so I can explore. See this? Or see, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This has already happened. We killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm sorry. Or I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. This was long.
Oh,
Do you want
man.
me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm sorry, is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. That one is all kinds of brain gymnastics.
There are so many choices here.
So many choices. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died, but I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? I do not want to taunt her and find out. Let's just be honest. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. That did not work out well the first time I told her, because then she took that as like a... like, I bet. And I'm like, no, let's not. This is not a challenge. I'm just trying to explain. I was told you're going to end the world. Okay, clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Well, that's an interesting one, but I also don't want to necessarily release her right now. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? That one, I'm just going to default to chat if I go with that one. If you're dead, then there isn't really much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. I don't think we need to turn around and turn our backs on this girl because that sounds like a bad idea. Oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do? There are so many options. Yeah, there isn't a wrong decision unless you make a wrong decision. Oh.
There are only wrong decisions there.
Spooky team squad up. Sometimes, Gray, there's like no options, and sometimes there are so many. This one might be the one that I've seen the most options. Just spin a roulette and click it at random.
Go down.
Yeah.
There was one I liked. Let's see.
Like, this one's interesting. I don't want to apologize. I don't want to kill the hero again.
Do like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That one's funny. I don't know if that's gonna be I save her. This one swings the pendulum in like the completely opposite direction, I feel like, because the first part of this I killed her immediately, which was, you know, very narrator side, and now I'm maybe not. I feel like this won't be funny. I don't want to apologize. I mean, I don't. What, like, I feel like that it's not really forgivable. So why would I, you know, go through the energy for everybody involved? She probably won't trust me.
Taryn does not negotiate with ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pick one.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent.
I mean, she has a
All been
cute
an
little
act.
headband.
She's pretending.
She's pretending to be a ghost? Really? That's what we're going with?
I wouldn't say she's
Yeah,
ever
fuck it. I kind of have them
pretended
on
to be sweet
just in
or
case, but
innocent.
I feel like I'm just gonna roll with my choices.
Taryn's gonna live with her decisions, and then we'll get the Nick version eventually. What was that?
Fruitful. Taryn does not negotiate instead of
Negotiate.
negotiate. Hi, Stardust. Yes, a boy meets girl stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. We are playing Slay, the Princess. I almost said Princess of the Castle. I'm like, nope. King of the Castle is a different game.
She does have a little bit of an attitude, but I can't blame
Hello,
her.
Magbib.
We did kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed.
True that.
I can get behind that. And this is why I didn't feel like apologizing, because I don't even think she would accept it. So I'd rather just move on with her.
Enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles
She
you again,
smiled.
her icy fingertips trailing up your spine.
Maybe that
sending
means she's gonna
shivers
say
rippling
friend?
across your flesh.
Or at the very least, frenemy.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home.
What is going home? Where is your
Hmm.
Is
home?
that really so much to ask?
And just where is home?
That's what I want to know. Is she gonna go haunt the castle with her parents?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
I wonder if that's the lady with the hands calling to her.
Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific.
I was thinking that. The only specific part of that is not here.
Home away from home. Set her free. Is she not already free? Like, what's keeping her in this
That's a
room?
good point. Is there like a hex on these walls? Can't she just float through them? Why does she need my permission? Harvey, no, but if I did murder, I would not be apologizing for it. Yeah, that's gonna win the love of the jury, right? I just really plead with my client to invoke the fit. Oh my gosh, Stardust. Oh, I cried too. We relate on that. I do want to ask her that.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire
Okay, but I killed
world.
her last time, and then I was in a void, so I don't really know what you're talking about. I've tested your theory. It didn't work.
A reverse vampire, Inky. Instead of needing invitation to enter, she needs an invitation to leave.
I
That's
killed
so
you. What are you
funny.
doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Is there any way I can help get you home? Do you need me to bury those bones? Oh, she's attached to the bones. I feel like I'm gonna go with the bones.
Making no bones about it.
Mm-hmm.
No, those bones are just a body.
Mm.
They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't help
Oh, I'm learning, guys. I'm learning.
me leave. Not alone.
She needs a vessel. Is she gonna haunt me, or do we just have to hold hands or something? She is really giving me like Abigail vibes
These are one and the same.
from Don't Starve. I got a bone to pick. With the narrator. Nat, I love the JoJo references.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I
I'm attached
explored
to my
every
bones,
inch
just
of this
saying.
place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine.
Sporin, but is that really rushing when I literally already killed her? These are the questions.
Yeah,
you
what
know?
comes first? The stab wound to the chest or holding hands? What order did we do it again, Taryn? What order did we do it? I think you stabbed me first.
I think so.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be bad news bears if I leave without her. I feel like I do not want to turn my back on her because I do not trust that won't end badly.
Stabbing on the first date, that is moving very quickly.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
That's true, Stereotype Gamer. That's true.
I did steal her squat rack, so I guess I deserved it.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Oh, thank you, Stardust. Let me hitch a ride.
Can I get a ride? Oh no.
She's showing her true
You should have
colors.
stabbed her when you had the chance.
Absolutely not.
That was terrifying.
Why did she not say that until I said no?
Because she's lying to trick you, remember?
Is she asking if she can possess us?
That was my exact question.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place.
I feel like it
If
would
you
almost
let
be
her in,
worse if she left as a
there is
ghost
very
than as
little
like a
anyone could do
flesh
to
and
stop
bones
her.
body.
Princess.
Yeah.
Ghost lighting. Fruitbowl's been on point with the puns today.
Uh-huh.
Would she be able
Let
to
her
see
head.
us if we went along with it?
Oh, would she possess the narrator?
Mm.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the
This
one
is
who
so
wants her dead
spooky.
so badly.
I'm just imagining the voice of the hero and Cold on one shoulder, the narrator on the other, and then the ghost just possessing me, and I'm like, nope, this is a very spooky concoction, and I'm not about it.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I'm so curious what's gonna happen.
So what if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin. If I've read the books and seen the movies and the shows, they pretty much just take control and they don't want to leave. It's like a parasite situation. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Well, she could just lie and say yes, and then just completely take over my body. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. Sounds great. Let's do it. Let the princess possess you. The answer is no. Return. I need to think on this. I really don't want to tell her that she might end the world because that might just set her on a vengeful path.
Can we trust her?
I don't.
Can we
I
trust
don't
her?
know.
Harvey Dent. Let let her.
Let her.
What are you gonna do, Taryn?
I feel like she might just try and do it anyway if I say no. Because these are I want to explore, but it seems like sometimes the explorations end up adjusting how things play out. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
You get to be a princess.
I didn't think about it that way. Oh my god. I'm gonna see this one.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works.
I mean, she's kind of being
We
straight
can
up
wind
about it. I
separate
appreciate
for
that.
a long time.
How romantic.
Be a princess forever. That's kind of hard to say, because, so K-Ray, the first time, I brought the knife, but then I hesitated, so then she stabbed me.
She definitely lied to you the first time.
Okay. What about the
She-
second time? Did she lie to me the second time? She was like the sweet one.
The second time, you just kind of like were in a rom-com together. And the third time, I don't even want to know. I don't want to talk about the third time.
Okay, okay.
That one makes my
Don't
head
much like the
hurt.
sound of that. It's crowded enough in here as is.
Yeah, I have, let's just add one more voice, right?
Could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the
If
world
I have the
from
power to
inside
kill her and she
someone
has the
else's
power to end the
body.
world, we would be completely unstoppable if we combined forces. Just saying.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
How dangerous are you feeling is the question, Taryn.
That's another good question. Army. Hello, CL. We're still on the same path.
Then I won't hit your rod.
I don't think that's as simple as that.
Wow.
If you won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride. That's a very good
I'm
question.
sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
Wow.
Cryptic princess.
It'll be easier for both of us if you just.
So she's just gonna
let me
force
in.
her way in.
And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
Let me in. Let me in.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
She's being super suspicious.
I'm catching some bad vibes from this scenario.
Um,
This is the type of girl that your mom warns you about, you know what I mean?
So should I say no then?
I don't know, exhaust the rest of those explore options.
Sure. Why not?
That's non-committal. That is not concrete. I don't think I'm gonna
That
retain
doesn't sound
control.
very reassuring.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with the hero on this one.
I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
Not necessarily that I'm entertaining the thought. I'm just. This no longer has explore before it.
No.
And this one still it tells her that she was gonna end the
So
world.
you can either let her in or kill her. It looks like.
Ooh, let her in or kill her. I feel like if I say no, I feel like she's gonna force her way in. I know I have to make a choice.
Time to make some decisions. Shax,
Oh my gosh,
Thank you for the
for
2 months.
subscribing.
let her in.
Let her in.
Shax has spoken, Taryn. A lot of people want you to let her in.
She seems super friendly. You know what? What's the worst that can happen?
The princess swims through the air in
At least
front
she
of
looks
you,
cute.
pausing for a brief moment as her
In this
dark-rimmed
moment. There's
eyes
hunger
stare
in her
deeply
gaze.
into
Oh
yours.
no.
There's a hunger in her gaze.
Oh no.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
I think she can hear now, narrator. I think she can hear you now.
Oh man.
She rushes forward and then
Whoa!
a sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs.
We have
This is
Tarn
so
screaming with the
Happy and
phone ringing.
confused as it settles
That was
over your
nuts.
very soul.
Did we die? What happened?
She just possessed me.
I blacked out there for a second.
I'm reading the chat. I feel very chilled.
Everything is hazy.
So I have a chill. Literally, both physically and in the game, I have a chill. There's a numbness.
Also, Froggy, have a good night. Thanks for spending time with us at 2:40 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Thank you for spending time with us. Oh my goodness. Have a good night. Okay, your mind is cloudy and confused, and she's settling
I'm
on
not
my
sure I like
soul.
Can we get a do-over?
Ooh, it's getting cold.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves
That
of
sounds
agony
really
to ripple
painful.
across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
The first half of that sounds kind of like mom's like waking me up for school, and I'm really tired. I'm like, I don't want to. But that second part is that's spooky AF.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Oh wow, so we're seeing from her perspective right now.
Oh, and she's like acting like an additional
Oh, so she
narrator.
can hear the narrator. How funny is that?
Uh-huh.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
They're talking to each other. My voices are talking to each other.
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
Oh my gosh.
Voice of the cold is cold.
He's the one leaning against the wall, just throwing out sassy remarks. You know, with whenever he feels like it,
He's
being
a
a little
critic.
sarcastic. Oh my gosh, it's 12:37 for you, Gray. Oh my gosh.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Did I break
Hey,
as glass?
I'm not a shard of broken glass.
Like a monster
It's okay.
person.
You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice.
Eh,
I'm me, is what I am.
I'm me.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
This is very spooky.
No,
my
it matters.
voices
What
are
we
warring
matters.
against each
Why
other
is
in my
there
brain.
glass on the
broken glass,
floor?
and that raises some
I don't
questions about certain
know.
other voices in here too.
I actually haven't heard the narrator in a little bit.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Voice of the cold?
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, they don't.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
The narrator?
You don't need to know what I am.
Is the narrator the
Just need to
broken
know
glass
that
on the
I'm
floor? Oh no,
different
he's
from
here.
you. More important.
He's different. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's broken glass on the floor.
We can't be sure.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of
The
something
narrator
left
doesn't
behind.
belong here.
You're more of
Ooh.
a memory than a person.
Interesting.
That's rude.
She's just an agent of chaos.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
The narrator's a princess.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
She's inside of us.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish
Fruitful.
decision.
There we go. I like that theory.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than
I'm
that.
so interested in
You're
this
trying to make
game, and I
things
literally
fun.
have just been standing in this one room for probably the last 15 minutes as they're arguing in my head.
Yeah, we don't even have dialogue choices anymore. We're just along for the ride.
Yeah.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
How? She's literally possessing me. I don't know what you mean. It's not too late. I think we're kind of on this ship, you know?
Okay, so now we got to decide if we're gonna slay the princess or leave.
But does that mean I'm stabbing myself again?
Presumably, yeah.
There's too much noise. Oh. Yeah, too much noise now? The thing is, last time I tried to leave the basement, the narrator closed the door on me.
You just have to believe that the door's open, Taryn.
There we go. There we go. The hard thing is I'm trying to decide if I want to commit to the slaying the princess route, which I guess I kind of didn't because she's already in possessing me.
Yeah,
so
you coulda
let's just
slayed
keep
her
going.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form, and
I thought she
clumsy
would've been
with the
weightless.
cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
The voices are getting louder. Exactly,
I'm
Shax.
just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly.
Oh my
what
god,
you
I didn't
leaving
even
this
say the
place is
words
going
to
be.
her. I did not say those words to her this time.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Oh my god. These are the things that circle in my brain when I can't sleep at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, your
I suppose
first
it's all a matter of
like
perspective.
loops of the morning are
Where
always
does the
very
world end or
thought.
something
Like
else
my
begin?
brain hurts.
Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Good lord.
Against
very
the backdrop
loopy.
of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
It's just crazy because you have the mix of like all the brain loops and existential thinking and all of that big brain stuff, and then you have the narrator gaslighting, telling me that all that stuff is meaningless. And I'm like, what is it? What to believe? Who to trust?
I
For how
don't know
much you
what's
hate
up and
her, you
down.
aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Flaming couches. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I like that theory, Army. Yeah, this game is basically make my brain hurt. The game.
The game.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me.
The
Maybe he
narrator's the
even likes
bossy
me.
one.
Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all.
Hmm?
I'll have you know that I do hate you. And I will
Ooh.
continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
What did she do to him?
Wow.
What did she do to him? This is clearly has a bias.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
What? We're getting to the nitty gritty with the narrator. He wouldn't answer all my questions, but apparently he's talking to her.
She left him on red.
And wine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can
Is he
make
gonna
that
give me
happen.
another option to stab myself? Oh my goodness. I just had to slay the princess again or trudge forward. I'm gonna keep going.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I have like a nervous
If we
pit
get
in
out of
my
here, I
stomach.
won't
I'm
even care that
so
you murdered me anymore.
curious what's gonna happen.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Who is sapping my energy?
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up?
The voice of the god is making fun of the narrator now.
Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Oh.
Yes?
The narrator's gone.
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
What?
So we did slay him after all. He had
What?
Had it
I
coming.
suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
This was, I don't even know what grade in elementary school, but learning about space in science class as a kid, and then I'm just laying there with my eyes wide open, like we are a minuscule fleck in the vastness of space.
Like a Who from Whoville.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
She's out.
Oh.
Has a pair of sunken eyes.
There's no narrator.
Narrator
anymore.
Nick,
Oh,
narrator
it's me.
Nick.
You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you. Narrator Nick is taking over.
You actually freed me, didn't you?
I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
In nothingness?
Nope.
The
Oh,
hands!
it's happening.
The hands! It's happening!
Chat got her.
How can they grab a ghost?
Chat grabbed the ghost.
Chat grabbed the ghost! The mirror!
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is end for you, but not for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. Approach the mirror. It's actually true. I don't think have I actually ever done this one? I read it every
I
time.
thought you did both of them already, but I don't remember.
I'm just gonna go with this
But it
one.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
You don't need to comfort
The
him.
voice of the cold is just so out of it. He's
Yeah,
like, whatever.
He's just like, get it over with. Approach the mirror. So funny.
I'm just gonna approach the mirror.
What's gonna be different?
Oh, I don't like that silence.
There's silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach.
My reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. I think last time you withered and you grew. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't. Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars, and I think there are people. At least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think they're real? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
That's such a long-winded question.
That is
but
such-
I like that one the most.
I do too.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Interesting. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. Do I know this for a fact? I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. When I find him, you and I are going to finally have answers. When I find him, I'm going to kill him. But you're going to keep that to yourself. What? I'm going to go with this one. I like the fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Thoughts on this vessel? Couch has recommended that one.
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness.
Interesting.
She will make for a yearning heart.
So she actually, even though I killed her, ended up being kind. She did say she was going to forgive me if I got her out of there.
You
Do
did
not
what you
mourn
said.
her.
Mm-hmm.
She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Interesting.
Okay.
I do get curious her thoughts on each of the different vessels. Okay.
There
We'll
is
just
a
go through the
warmth
options.
and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Am I like an eternal then?
Yeah, you're some kind of
We are real.
clawed.
Nothing is
person.
an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
I feel like I just cracked open a philosophy textbook.
If I did, I would already be awake.
Bye, Marine Games. Have
See
a
ya.
great rest of your day.
One. Whatever
Oh,
you
one.
bring me next will be enough.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular.
One more path,
A final
everybody.
multitude.
One more
Okay.
path. Then I'm not going back. I'm just gonna stay here.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready for one. I feel like I want to do one more loop. I'll do a little save.
Yeah, I've always been curious what happens if you attack this thing.
Just return. Yeah, I'm actually really curious about that as well.
All right, are we going back?
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
I'm so curious about what we are. Nothing is
I will
real.
be
Oh. Did you double click there or did
I don't know. I
Wow.
might have. The hero and the princess.
All right, back at the hero and the
One
princess.
more loop. I will be right back, guys.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm in charge. Oh my goodness. What do we want Taryn to do this time? She can kill the princess again. What have we done? We've killed the princess. We've gone down without the knife. What other we walked away from the cabin. That was the other thing we did. So we could go down with no knife and kill the princess, maybe. We could go down. Well, we went down with the knife and then didn't kill the princess. So many different branching pathways. Did we not bring the knife twice, or was it just once? Hello there, Taryn.
I'm back.
I'm kind of with you, Gray. Like, I think there are multiple endings. I'm not sure if we're en route to a good or bad ending. Yeah, what is the plan this time, Couches? We're trying to decide.
I would
what
like
to
to,
do, 'cause
try a combination I haven't done before.
So what have you done? You've walked away from the cabin.
Yeah.
You've taken the knife downstairs and failed at killing the princess.
Yeah.
You've not taken the knife downstairs and rescued the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've taken the knife downstairs and succeeded at killing the princess. So maybe don't take the knife and then kill the princess?
Okay.
That's new.
That is new. I'm getting settled back in. I was chilly, so I grabbed a blanket. So I have a penguin blanket on me. But it's hilarious because it's white based, which I don't really, a lot of my things are colorful or black. And And so, of course, this is Jack's favorite blanket to curl up on to take a nap because he just wants to get his little black fuzz
Black
all
cat
over
problems.
it. um,
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
so curious. Because she's locked up, killing the princess doesn't seem kind. Forget this, I'm not doing this. Maybe I'm okay with the world ending. This is a reward. This is what I did, I think I'm just gonna silently continue to the cabin. Because we did the, alright, I'm off to
You
slay a
make your way
monarch
up the short path of the
last
cabin.
time.
You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Gray, I
We're
think what
supposed
happens-
to save princesses, not
There's-
slay them.
You do a certain number of loops, and then you get to the end of the game,
Ignore
and
him.
then
He
depending
doesn't know what he's talking
which
about.
loops you do, I think that's gonna lead to an ending. I think.
We have not looked up anything.
I haven't looked at anything, yeah. So that's my speculation. So this is Taryn's 5th loop, because
Yeah.
we did 3 last stream.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted
That would
in
be a
fine
fun loop
layer
to
of
see, to
dust.
praises.
The only furniture of note is a
We-
plain wooden
We
table.
kind of did that the
Perched
first
on
part
that
of last
table
loop, didn't
is
we?
a pristine
Because you just
blade.
kind of robotically
Quietly.
did everything.
Yeah.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So no knife, but then try and kill her. That was the combination. I
Yeah,
was
no
trying.
knife because he threw the knife down the stairs behind you,
Yes.
remember? And then used that knife to kill her.
Okay, I want to try this one.
The door to the basement creaks open,
She's gonna sound
revealing
very
a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the
It
stairs.
softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
Oh yeah, the voice of the
It's all
smith.
part of the
Yup.
manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Oh, that's hilarious, couches.
Oh my goodness, we just hit a follower goal. 2,900.
Ooh.
Let's go, everybody.
is
Lots of new followers
awesome.
today.
Ah!
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
So what are we doing here? We're gonna go down the stairs, I guess. We're gonna kill her, right?
Yes. So I don't have the knife.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do
Thank
what
you,
needs to
everybody.
be
Yes.
done.
Oh, that'll be so fun to get to
3,000 is in our
3,000.
sights.
Yay!
Oh, thank you, Madford.
Thank
and
you.
also
Thank
welcome.
you. Welcome.
Good to see you here.
You walk down
Yeah,
the
Nat,
stairs
who would've
and lock
thought?
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
It's so
wall
interesting.
of
Like
the
her
basement.
eyes are so big. Like in her posture, she looks so helpless like this. Whereas before, she would looked pissed.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot
Stay
lying on
focused,
you here.
please.
Oh, this is the one that
Hi.
like chewed through her
Do
own
you think
arm.
you
Yeah.
can get me out of these chains?
Oh man.
Did I talk first last time?
I don't remember.
I feel like I want to see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her
I wonder if that means
chamber
that there is a
somewhere in the
key
cabinet.
upstairs.
Crush her head with your thighs? Excuse me, Spartan? So funny.
Matt, we're a happy bunch around here. I'm just sipping my coffee. I mean, literally, my coffee mug today says happy on it.
It has an elephant on it.
Yup. That's usually the 4th date. Just completely out of context, we make a order of dates where it's this is the one you stab her, this is the one where you haunt her, and no one would understand unless they were here.
Does the princess have any ideas, Taryn? I think last time you went to check and he locked you in.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Okay.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete
Yeah.
nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be
Couches.
nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the
It's
click of a
interesting, no
lock
matter which one I went
sliding
with,
into
I did
place.
try to go get the key.
There was no dagger thrown down this time, though.
Someone else here.
Oh. I'm gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
But what if I believe it's not locked?
That worked last time.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Huh.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
He sounds like a disappointed parent. You will not leave this table until you eat your vegetables.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, Nat, the art style with the piano, I
got
really
a-
dig
It's
it.
got a fun vibe to it, or a good vibe.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Easier
It's
for
like-
whom?
Just slightly unsettling, and I
Easier
like that.
for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could
Oh,
she's
force our way out of
panicking.
here
Oh, no.
together.
Gore
gonna do
warning.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone,
Okay,
a
there's the
sound
knife.
comes from behind you.
So now we're
The
gonna
clang of bouncing metal.
try and kill her.
It's
So
the
this is
blade from
happening.
upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Yeah. So now
or
we'll
we could
strike.
use it to
Yeah.
free her.
Yeah, that was
You
brutal.
won't like what happens if you do that.
All right.
So I'm trying to slay the princess now, because before I used it
Last
to
time you
save.
saved her, yeah.
Without hesitation,
Damn.
bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
It doesn't really look like her back.
The wound
Oh,
drives
that is her
her
back,
to the
okay.
ground.
Her hand is like partially eaten.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Is this gonna be the scariest one? Because she was pissed the first time I tried to kill
She
her.
was definitely hiding something, acting all sweet.
Oh my god. Also, no, look at my... I'm literally pointing at my screen again, but look at my little cursor. The knife has blood on it. Ah! She's probably gonna be extra mad because she's like, I already started biting off my own hand.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Uh-oh.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a
Oh,
cornered
God.
predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
What about the narrator? What about the narrator?
I thought we had the upper hand, but It's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Okay.
Then why is she gonna end the world? Also, the knife is around here somewhere.
I'm not so sure.
Uh-huh. Maybe I
Don't
have to
waver
believe
now.
that she won't?
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal
Oh, I'm
blow,
holding the blade
she
still.
lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Oh, that makes
Oh
sense.
God, what's with her nails?
They're growing out to be like mine. Mine, like in the curse, or like in the game, not mine in real life. Mine in real life, or
The knife is still in your hands, Tank.
that makes sense, and it matches the cursor. Can I just like stab? Eat, eat, eat.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled
This
to the
is so
ground. Your
brutal.
body racked with
Jeez.
pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
She has little vampire teeth. What in the world is going on?
What is this?
I'm quickly clarifying the state of my nails. I am.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Oh!
Slay the princess.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well. Your blade having left deep gashes in the princess.
We're just both gonna die.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
What do you mean still turning us around? We're trying to kill her right now. Not give up. She's gonna eat us.
No way. I would not turn my back on her.
And I'm not. Nope, nope, no. That's the thing. If you're already gonna start, you don't just let them die on their own. You have to make sure that, like, she's actually dead.
You steel your resolve.
Because
and
in
take
every
another
book and
step
movie,
closer
they
to
don't
the
actually die
princess.
and they come back to get their
You probably
revenge.
won't make it out of
Isn't
here
she
alive.
still chained to the
You can
wall?
still make sure that she won't.
That's
make
a
it
good
out.
question. She should be still chained to the wall. Gray, we're like some kind of weird monster hand thing. I'm not entirely sure. Apparently after the cycle, we're supposed to learn what we really are.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another step
She's
forward,
coming back
no.
again.
and the princess lunges towards you.
She's still
Two
hungry.
of them into one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and
Like a little
fleshy
1-2
ribbons. And then you
slice.
stop. Neither you nor princess able to go
I'm
any further.
dying.
You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you.
This is like Monster
Blood
Romeo and
pools
Juliet.
around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
So maybe she was being nice in that second attempt.
Whoops.
Huh.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
The room's growing fuzzy.
You've paid a terrible price.
Spartan,
You've
good for
saved
you
us
for
all.
paying attention in 9th grade.
It's over.
If you think this is
English
it,
class.
you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Oh no, you better bring the knife
Oh.
next time.
Oh
Tank.
no, she's gonna try and haunt me in the next round.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And you die. The witch! The
Ooh,
witch!
the witch.
Oh, she's gonna put like a hex on me,
You're
isn't
on
she?
a path in the woods,
Ooh.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
This is gonna be a Hansel and Gretel situation where she's there and she's gonna try and put me in the oven. Okay, no. She's going to kill me again. Oh, I like this one.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
In a pathway, he got confused, so I am inclined to actually believe that he thinks this. I wasn't so sure for a while, and I'm still not 100%
If he
sure.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Which voice are we gonna have this time?
Ooh.
Brilliant.
Opportunist!
Opportunist.
Our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
The opportunist.
Oh my gosh.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. Bit of the old brain.
Opportunist is
fog.
like,
I
I'm
meant
new
to say
here.
that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
There you go. Alright.
Yeah, we'll just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
He's just blowing smoke back at the narrator. He's gaslighting the narrator, and I kind of love it.
The interior of the
my.
cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic
This is
weave of knotted wood
spooky.
that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine
What?
blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So mirror or no mirror?
That's a good question.
Did I even ask this before, or was he just like, oh, there's no mirror?
He tells you there's no mirror, yeah.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Ooh, cottage pie sounds like a good lunch.
Oh, that does sound good. We're definitely
Yeah,
taking
we
the
need
blade.
the blade this time.
Take the
She's
blade
trying to get
from
her
the shelf.
revenge.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the
Average
world
Terraria
without
house.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind
See,
our
I
backs.
like that. I
She
like
doesn't have
that.
to know we
There
have
you
it.
go.
That's what we were trying to say, where I was like, maybe I can have it in my pocket or like in a sheath, you know?
That's not actually a bad idea.
I like the opportunist
Yeah, I
a
like
lot.
the opportunist.
The door to the basement
The opportunist
creaks
and I are
open,
very in
revealing
line.
a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to
This
swallow
is
you
it's
up
like the
into the
spookiest
earth.
staircase so far. Besides the bendy infinite one.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I've heard this gaslighting line so many times the last few days.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
It's a witch. It's a witch.
Calm down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I think probably you cannot combine that with don't be scared, because this makes me very scared.
Just the font makes me uncomfortable.
Exactly, Gray. And I don't know if it's a little thing that changes a big thing or if it's a few little things. It's so cool. This game is so fascinating. It's such a twisted game, K-Dog. I'm not nasty. I either want to do I'm not nasty or say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not nasty is funny. Do that.
That
one.
is
But
funny.
you
I haven't done
are.
that one yet.
You're a wretched little thing.
Now she's calling me
I
wretched.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Clearly. Ooh, hello, Snader Manon. I am so excited for my Mass Effect 3 playthrough as well. But I'm so glad you're enjoying the videos.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
I was literally great. I was talking to Nick about that, where I was saying all these different things they would have to draw and map out. It would probably look like in Sunny in Philadelphia, where he has like the crazy webs and he's going a little insane. I could imagine they would have like an entire wall with all the
Oh
possibilities.
yeah, the decision webs in this game are nuts.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what
Dude, we
to
haven't
do
even
with
left the
princess.
stairs, everybody.
Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Yeah, we haven't even seen what she looks like yet.
Thank you.
She
Oh,
has clawed
wow.
You
toes
descend the basement
and a
steps,
tail.
entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Well, the opportunist tried.
We did our best.
How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now
That's
she's
what I'm
acting
saying,
like the two of you
narrator.
already know each other.
And this is why I feel like the narrator isn't fully aware, potentially, of these alternative timelines.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
I love their sass. They're so sassy with each other.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
won't waste time
Shared
fighting about something
reality.
that's clearly true.
I like that. We should all be a little more like that, where they're like, you know what? I might not understand it.
I'm just glad
But we'll go
we
with
could
it.
put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
I love,
Focus
yeah.
on the task at
Taryn
hand.
hasn't
I don't
talked.
care if you've been here
No,
before.
they've
I
all
don't
just been
care if you
talking
think
in my
you'll go
head. This is
somewhere
all
else
in my
after
head.
this.
She's
My
just been
world is on
staring
the
at
line
me,
right
trying to
now.
figure out what the hell's
So I'd
going on with me. 'Cause I'm
appreciate
just
it if you
standing
would
there
take
holding a
this
knife.
seriously and slay her.
Yeah, how do we want to handle this one?
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe
Yeah,
we
chat
can
her
find
up.
a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Is this even possible?
Don't talk to her.
No, 'cause
You're just going
he's
to make
being
things more
stubborn.
difficult than they have to be.
See, this line he's said before.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
She's just been standing there this whole time staring at you silently.
Oh my gosh, so she's totally making fun of me for not talking, but we've heard talking because they're talking in my head. That is hilarious. I also like that the more red the words are, either she's being sassy or super evil. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. Or not for killing you. We've got to get out of here somehow, right? I get the sense that you're not happy with me. I kind of like that one.
That one's pretty funny.
You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand. We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones? That sounds like the opportunist option. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. I teamed up, was it the last go around? Like the last path? What do I have a nagging feeling you're stabbing the back if I help me get out of here? I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of goodwill. Give her the blade!
Hand her the blade.
That does not sound like a good plan. I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye! And I just leave the basement. I like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Slay the princess, and then slay the princess. I definitely liked that one. I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I'm sorry about last time. Look. We'll go... we'll go with that one.
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains. A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all
I don't
is
like all
fair.
the names she's calling me. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, we should. Why don't we give her the blade?
What? I guess to be fair, I haven't actually had the chance to just hand her the blade. Trying to decide about that one. I am actually interested about the whole give her the blade, because that's not been an option at all in any of the other ones.
What could possibly happen if you gave her the blade, right?
That is true. The voice of Noiki is meddling. He's very influential in my
The
brain.
voice of the Noiki. The voice of the boyfriend.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
We'll apologize a little bit, and then maybe we'll hand her the
You're gonna
blade.
butter
The
her
only
up.
mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
I feel like she might kill me.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave
I like
this
that sound.
place.
Ugh.
Yeah, that I've heard that one before.
We'll go with this one.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess groans as the
Uh-oh.
chains fall from her wrists.
Oh shit, I should have done the other one
She could have
first.
gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really.
That was
Like
great.
opportunist.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's leave. This one, she's just free now. This is a non-answer now. I feel like I want to give her the blade.
You can't be
The
serious.
narrator's so done with me.
Oh, I love that.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us?
I vote
I
no.
vote no. As do I.
The narrator and Leopard on the same side.
I, abstain? You abstain. She's going to kill
Just
us if we give it to her.
She has the kitty face.
This isn't a democracy. We're going to give her the blade. Yeah, never mind. That was such a silly idea. I'm not going to give her the blade. She clearly hates us. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love her little kitty face. Oh, I don't think I want to give her the blade anymore.
Good.
Oh, have you decided to rescind your gesture? I wouldn't trust me with it either.
Nah.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Oh my god, now I have to make the real decisions. Do I attack her or do I leave with her?
Oh boy.
She's quite literally off the chain. No, she's a little bit of a reckless wild card in this timeline. That is exactly my question, Stereotype Gamer. Why do I keep having to make decisions? I kind of want to attack
What's gonna
her.
happen?
This is the one I'm kind of hovering on.
We've got a girlfriend princess stalemate here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Oh,
being
she's
direct
pissed.
with your ill will frees you from its wickedness?
Oh, you made her
Murder and
upset.
betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
See? This
Nat,
is
you
why we
get
never
it,
tell
you
people
get
what
it.
We're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
So close the distance.
Oh, damn.
She's a
Your
cute-
strike. She throws a fistful of dirt into your
She's
eyes.
throwing dirt in my eyes.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
So what did she do? And why am I here? What did
As you
I
brush
do?
the silk from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She
Oh god.
I have feathers.
tearing it. Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not?
Good lord.
As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Ha, you bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched. Just like me.
What is going on?
So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins.
Kick her in the shins.
You don't have to fight so dirty.
Kahira, we are fighting to survive.
Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help
That's
us
what I'm
win.
saying.
Takes a wretch to know a wretch. We're all at the bottom of the
Apparently I'm a
barrel.
wretch.
There's no point in pretending otherwise.
And she's a witch, maybe?
Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. That's not the bottom of the barrel. What is? No arguments
got
here.
dirt in our
You're
eyes.
correct. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop.
I also love that we're just holding her off of us, like barely, while the voices are fighting in my head.
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the book of honorable combat.
Of honorable
both you
combat.
And the princess have broken a dozen times.
Oh my god.
There is no honor among thieves.
That's nice and all, but are we winning?
Are we winning?
Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
This one really is the Monster Hunter fight of all the fights. Just wild animals
Princess
fighting.
cackles maniacally as the factor continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping.
What? Warping wood? What is going on? Is it the basement that we're in?
Well, we're establishing a newer, better packing order.
Oh.
No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan.
I care about the groan too.
Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
The basement is getting smaller? Why?
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Are you doing that as a witch, or is that going to happen to you too?
Excuse me, what?
I would like to second that question.
You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit
can't
from the
leave.
dirt pit.
Uh-oh.
And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as they crush me. Make them stop. You can make them stop, right? We're not animals, we're people. We can work this out. We can make things better. I take it all back. I can help you get out of here. You and I can work together. We can be friends. I'm sorry. Give up and wait for your death. Go out fighting. I want to ask at least
As
this
long as you
first.
suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you.
So she just wants to take me down
Especially
with
if I
her.
get to see it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite you.
I can.
See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots
Please
grow
spray
ever
some
closer.
water on the cat princess. They fragile.
We know. We can see them.
The roots are coming in closer.
I could, but as I've already made so clear,
So she actually can
I
control the roots.
don't want to.
What in the
Oh
world?
no.
You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cavern. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark.
Oh
You're
no.
running out of time.
Also, I like that my knife still has blood because we've been fighting.
Shit. What do we do? What do we do? We should probably get back to stabbing. The only way out of this is through her, right?
That's an interesting. Yeah, if I kill her, do the roots stop?
Opportunist.
Can we talk her out of this? I feel like I want to go out fighting.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious
my
brawl.
God.
The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you. At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lifted delicately off the ground, but the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
Oh,
God.
goodness.
The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still, she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again. You wretched little
Again?
thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is
Oh my God.
unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head
This is
pounding
so
as everything
gruesome.
tightens. And then you pop.
Oh, I just popped.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
Oh no.
The Wild is chapter 3? Chapter 3?
Yeah, you've never made it to a chapter 3.
No, I didn't even know that was a
We are
thing.
path in the wood.
She's the
We
narrator.
have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Almighty Philly with the 2 months, thank you.
Thank you.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's
We-
even saying that?
We are the path.
We are the path.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
Is that like the essence? The omnipotent lady? The hands?
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
What are they
Let's
supposed
get
to
our
be?
facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
What did I do? What did I do?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, Velvet Lights, thank you.
Thank you, Velvet Lights. We have a hype train going.
Shut up.
Ooh.
Let's
What
go.
happened? What did you do?
Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing
Chugga chugga
last
chugga
time,
chugga
and
chugga 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 chugga.
someone
Choo choo.
got us killed. And what should we have done? Let you
The voice of
draw
the
things out with
stubborn.
all
Ooh.
that
A new voice.
conniving. Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest. There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what
We have
happens to us.
3
I kind of like it
voices
now that we aren't
and the
actively
narrator.
being
Uh-huh.
rushed. Yeah.
And the
Now that you
princess.
mention it,
Or
this isn't
something.
so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin.
The cabin
No
killed
point
us.
worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry.
Your praises with the gifted as well.
But
Thank
doesn't
you.
Oh my
this
goodness, thank
make it
you.
all seem so small.
Some Noiki spins, everybody.
Nookie spins.
Let's see some spins.
I see.
Stubborn does sound like a
So the
pirate.
cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Ooh.
JP Fitzy with the Prime sub. Oh,
Oh
my
my
goodness. There's a lot of hype
goodness.
happening here.
Ooh.
Chugga 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 chugga
Choo choo.
chugga.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't
Oh, I love
stuck
the Noiki
together.
spins in the chat.
We're one.
If you can spin,
This
spin to
is
win,
how we're
everybody.
supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
We actually we had to wait for 2 trains today, Taryn and I, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, also with the Prime.
Oh my
Thank
goodness,
you.
thank
Oh,
you.
the spins are coming in now. I see the spins happening. We're spinning to win. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the narration, Taryn. That's my bad.
So we're talking, I think, about the narrator to the princess, and this might be the omnipotent being. This might be the princess that we got suffocated with in the cabin. We
There's a
can't
lot of
be
hype
sure.
in the wilds.
So we're asking about what the narrator is. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. Why are you being nice to me? Don't you hate me? Don't we sort of hate each other? I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do now? Whatever we are right now is an abomination and I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, stop. Or, okay, you narrator, how do I stop her? Do nothing.
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you're trying to help me do the thing you want me to do. That's
That's
different.
Not
Do
an
you see all the
answer to our
spinning?
question.
Oh my goodness. Ah! All the spinning!
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other,
There's so
and that
much
he
spinning.
wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you
More
remove
spinning!
yourself
Oh
from her.
my god. Ah!
Fruit Bowl, thank you for the bits as well. Choo choo!
He
So
wants
much
us
hype
to
in the
kill
chat,
each other.
Taryn. Do you see all this hype? Do you see the spinning?
So much spinning, so
Spinning
much
is
hype.
winning.
Oh.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
This is tripping me out a
This
bit.
is
We've never
super
made it to
trippy.
chapter 3 before.
How do we stop him? So that's if I side with the princess. Let's say I want to stop her. What do? I feel like I can't do much anything right now. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. Why are you being nice to me? So this is asking about the princess. Don't we hate each other? Don't we sort of...
Fruit Bowl, chugga chugga chugga
Oh
chugga.
my gosh.
Thank you for the bids.
Thank you. Choo choo. I'm so curious.
You can start by remembering that you exist.
Madford
and
for
not as
3
some
months,
part of
thank
the
you.
shared
Oh my goodness,
entity
thank
formed with the
you.
princess. You exist as your own self.
We're getting
complete
more
with your
roses.
own physical body separate from
Spread the
hers.
flowers.
I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this.
For the head rolls.
She committed a murder-suicide using a
You
living
made my
cat.
head spin.
Right. That was unpleasant. We weren't big fans of that, I think.
I'm sure I would have had us do the same thing if we were in her shoes. We really do make a great pair. He's probably just...
You need to remember
Oops, he
that
probably
you and
just
the
jealous.
princess are enemies. Don't let
Fruit Bowl with
bygones
the
be
gifted.
bygones.
Oh my goodness,
You got us to level
thank
3.
you.
Thank
Level
you.
3 hype
How
train.
much it hurt.
Everyone spin. We're level 3.
We're level 3.
Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga
Choo choo.
I love Taryn's choo choos. It's hard not to smile when Taryn's chewing.
I like snacks.
We can't go back to that.
Oh.
We can't go back to the
Did I
doubting
click
and the
something?
hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
The princess is killing our vibes. We're trying to have a hype train over here.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right
Army,
now?
thank you for the
So
bits.
petty. Even posed against each other.
I'm
by
having like a
something that
completely like
understands
out of
the
body
strength of
experience
our
that
unity.
there's hype, so I'm excited. They're spinning. The game is so trippy. My brain is in 20 million places at once. Oh.
The train never stops.
I think the real name of the stream is Slay the Tarny and Slay the Girlfriend.
Slay the girlfriend.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
Opportunist! You're throwing so many wrenches.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like
It feels mutual.
Yeah, Flavor Couches, I'm like, I will take the hype train any day.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Look at it!
Oh man.
she's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Hold
I do
yourself
kinda
together.
wanna know what
We're
she
no strangers to effort. We can push this
doesn't
back down.
want to see.
Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze at the hatred in your heart. Bury it now before it's too late. I feel like we gotta confront it.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things.
We're
but
gazing.
We're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
The opportunist is hilarious.
So funny.
We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? And we can't both be winners. One of us has to beat the other, right?
I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered.
Yeah, voice of the hero sounds like voice of the broken. right
Uh-huh.
You remember the loathing and animosity
Voice of the
you've shared
haunted.
with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. And you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Which I'm still not entirely sure
Maybe
what that is.
bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you of all
So we
things.
were sharing a
It's like my
body
very
because the
soul
cabin
reeks of
smushed us together?
yours. That was horrible. This is better. Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I wish I didn't have to.
Are these like her two shoulders, like the angel and the demon?
Some division,
The
when
voice
sown,
of the angry.
can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Oh my god, this is the cabin in the hill.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself
What?
blade in
Goodness.
hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess.
Looks so
A wooden and
lost.
fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted.
That's kind of what I'm saying. This feels
Where's the victory
sacrificial.
in this?
She can't fight back. At least the cat one was like clawing back at me.
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
It's just sitting on a hill.
Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know you have to.
Perform heart surgery. I never wanted to kill you. Not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Either cut her free or slay the princess. Oh my god. What have I even been doing this route? Have I been doing the killing route? I know we've been fighting a lot.
You've killed her at every turn, I think, right?
Yeah, this is such a dilemma.
Army, thank you for the bits.
Thank you.
Found more bits in the corner.
Doing some early spring cleaning.
There are no wrong decisions, darn.
I kind of want to cut her free. This has been a trippy one.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
What?
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants. He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
This is so spooky. Yeah, I'm the one holding the
Tired,
knife, I
aren't you?
guess.
No, I'm not. I'm... Fine.
Whatever.
Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I like that he's stubbornly doing his job. You cut the princess down and then he just adds in his own opinions. I don't really know what she's going to be though, because she kind of loses her body from this point down.
Oh,
I
jeez.
didn't
Oh.
think you would do that
She looks like Genova.
after everything. It's so cold without
Oh, I'm like
you.
holding her.
It's
The
Chad.
hands! Chad's taking her away! Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay.
But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and
Peppercat,
find her?
hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The hero always freaks out about this mirror at this part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now I know you've done all those.
Yeah, I'll just approach the mirror. What am I gonna look
You
like?
approach the mirror. It's quite the sight.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Oh no, this is the last route, isn't it? Thank you, Pepper Cat. Oh, I'm so glad you like the new video.
Is this it? Is this like the big one?
I think this might be the big one. I mean, it feels final.
Well, let's see what happens.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
I'm trying to remember, does Stubborn want to kill the princess or not kill the
I don't
princess?
think even
it's
he
bad.
knows.
Okay.
I'm with them.
I'm with them.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach.
What am I gonna look like?
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all.
There's a crow! There's a crow!
But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Is this the narrator?
Narrator.
Am I the narrator? What the fuck is going on? The The mirror
crack
broke!
slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the images in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh.
Oh my god, it's like an eyeball. There's so many eyeballs! So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. Wait, so the narrator is a
The
crow?
narrator is broken glass.
The narrator is broken glass. So the broken glass on the floor of the basement. Oh my goodness. There's so many options. I have to explore. Okay, we're gonna just start from the top.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade.
Oh, the
you were never
narrator was in
supposed
the
to
mirror, so
see
he didn't
me.
want us to look at the mirror.
I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Uh-oh.
Need help after all.
So you've damned a bunch of worlds, Taryn.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I only have so many options to... Oh, okay, I really have to choose these closely or very particularly. I have so many questions for you.
Okay.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design.
Designed by who?
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shut both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? What are you, something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? So you know about the looping. How many times have I met you? You denied it was even a possibility. Why did you lie to me? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? The people out there beyond the walls, did they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? And what is my true identity? Oh, I want to destroy the mirror.
Oh,
I want to know
jeez.
what my true identity is.
You're the Long Quiet.
I'm the Long
the god I
Quiet?
made to rid the world of death.
I'm a god? How did he make a god? Is he more powerful?
Wow, that was a quick answer.
Yeah, I am a god with amnesia. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. A god. I always knew I was special. I feel like this was the opportunist.
I'm an echo. Like
An
you're one
echo?
of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him.
Oh,
Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure
There's
you've
teeth.
met many others like me.
Ooh, welcome, Griff. I'm so glad you're able to catch the stream. I'm in the Long Quiet, but I'm also the Long Quiet. That is not trippy at all.
In and on all at once.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah, let's see about this.
She is the shifting mound.
The
ebb
shifting
and
mound?
flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it.
Oh.
Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
So why did I have to kill her?
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
What?
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone.
I still don't understand
you
why
will
that
need to do this
is,
single
though.
task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Oh my goodness. If you made it, then I want you to know this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you have anything for you say for yourself? After everything, do you think anyone deserves to live? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us? I have so many questions for you. See, I feel like this is like helping the narrator. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you have told me this? I would have helped you destroy her. She's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be. Can't I just will her into something small? There are so many options. Look at how long this bar
Yeah,
is.
you're running out of glass, girl.
Shit. Why did you make her a princess? Couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? I'm kind of curious about this one. Why would you want to rid the world of death? Well, that one's interesting. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually important even. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. I'm running out of glass. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm like a crow as well. You're right.
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Has he dealt with that? Okay.
Her nature is to become what others perceive her to be. If you actually knew what she was, if you knew her capabilities, a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the entire world.
I'm so confused. I don't know if these are like moving around or if options are just coming and going. And do I keep exhausting all the glass, or do I just destroy
No, I would exhaust the glass.
Yeah. I'm between these two, where it's like, why did you make her a princess? Of all the things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Between these two, which one sounds better?
I think the second one's just a funnier version of the one above it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why...
I wanted her to be a princess?
Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come.
So not like a queen?
I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Huh.
3 left.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
With some amount of difficulty. But you're an abstract concept yourself.
Two
It
abstract
would have been
concepts
preferable if you
killing
destroyed her
each
within
other.
the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
Only 2 more! I think this might be all in my head. this one.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
So he's trying to stop that by getting rid of death? Oh, there's only one more!
One more.
Oh my gosh!
You can lie.
Yeah. I think you're out of time. And I just like waste the last thing.
Oh no.
I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easy, I'm not going... Oh, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I'm kind of between like the bottom two. Or I think you're out of time. I think that one's kind of funny.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
He closed his eye!
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you.
What? This is me? Oh my gosh.
One last
One
time.
last time.
When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find.
Oh my gosh, the hands!
Whoa.
Oh my goodness! There's a lot of princesses!
That is a
Can
lot of
finally
princesses.
see you, and you can finally see me.
Does she always look like this?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did
What
you
the
hear
hell
our
is going on down there at
conversation?
the bottom, Tay?
We can't be sure. But I'm the Long Quiet. But I don't really know what that means. What happens now? There is no scrolling.
She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What actually are you? So she's change.
I mean, that was a mound that we just approached, wasn't it? Like,
That's
she, like,
true.
Exploded out of.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
She's smiling.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature.
That sounds a lot
Isn't
like you, Tay. Oh, wow. She nailed that one. That's Taryn in a nutshell.
I did make my own decisions, didn't
Like,
I?
verbatim. She called you out, Taryn.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Dicka, she's been sweet, she's been suspicious, she's been
So,
mean.
will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Thanks for the head pats, everybody.
Yeah, Tarny head pads. Tarny needs some head pads.
My brain is broken. Look at all these. Oh my goodness.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
I'm just gonna go down the line.
Good idea.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
This could be a badass boss.
A freshly dead Nito. This is like Nito's girlfriend.
But violence
Oh.
and passion are dances
like
that
that
both of us know
comment.
well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, you were violent, Taryn.
Oh!
Nerves lain upon a web of nerves.
I thought I was just exploring!
Upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to.
I thought I was just going down the line. What? I have ears. Is this me? That's
Oh,
those are my
shit.
hands.
You knew me, and I knew you. Even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to play part that we. But you did not choose to end me.
Uh-oh.
We were still one, but we were also separate.
She's about to make me face all my decisions as
We
Zuchi.
were, as we
Mhm.
are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
Oh.
Ooh.
Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. Reject her authority. Argue your independence. Reject her perspective. Oh my god.
There are so many options, or just remain silent.
Engage with violence. You act as though the world can't exist without you. I've existed without you.
You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. You speak about life and death and change stagnation. That isn't what anything's been
Rage
about.
against the machine, Jafraze. Oh my god.
So these are all choices.
This is all big choices here, Ted.
But then I can also explore, but maybe I take away these choices.
Seems like that's a choice. Time to make some choices, Taryn.
This music is awesome.
Yeah, this is great.
I see, okay. Oh, I see. Return. You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you then, but maybe I should have. I miss what it was like to be together. Can we go back to it? Oh, interesting. Let's talk about this one.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything.
Oh my
The
goodness.
truth of that moment remains our truth.
Oh,
A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance.
Oh my
across your
goodness.
soul. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you
Yeah.
absolution, and you take my hand in yours.
Oh, it's the ghosty.
You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was yours to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
okay.
So these are, I can do this for either of it. Oh, surrender. I see. keep arguing against her.
There can be nothing at all.
Oh.
There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies.
All the different knives.
And then you hold them all again. Sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end,
I remember
you
this one.
reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Oh my goodness. Is this like a violent answer?
Why
I
is
saw
that one
every
red?
version of us across every reality. Not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then I went on. The world doesn't need you. Oh, that's definitely a violent answer. To be everything at once is the same as being nothing at all. Why would either of us want that? To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not shed the confines of our old selves and create? I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. You seem in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was the only thing I could do. Is this agreeing with her, or is this me trying to, like, talk to her? Can we not shed the confines of our old selves and create?
Even if you want to surrender, don't stop the fight early. Got it.
Okay.
Without the contrast of pain, pleasure is muted, made dull by the assurance that it will always be. A song that is only sweet is a pale horizon that never falls.
Okay.
Whoa.
Your lover gets a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
She's like stabbing me.
Yeah, that was when she killed you.
Uh-huh.
Meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. Then there's no need for you to fight like we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together, hand in loving hand.
Oh, see, so yeah.
Oh, did I accidentally end it early?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. I thought I was just
Oh,
responding
you
to
can
her.
do the bottom one, I think. Wait. No, don't stop the fight early. Do the bottom one.
Yeah.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. A black
Oh my
hole
God,
of
that one.
self-loathing
That
fed by
one.
the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly
God.
became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
I miss when that was you. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what you were. You were consumed by your own ego. I think that one's interesting.
And
She's
through
pissed.
your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that a powerful line? To hope is to create something from nothing.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake. You rapidly dissolve.
Oh no!
Your will rapidly dissolve. Sorry.
Nothing is immutable.
Also, Walt, thank you for the
Everything that is
Prime.
exists only
Thank
in
you, Walt.
relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you. How do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Slay the princess. I have to fight for the better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. Slay the princess. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Oh, that's an interesting one. I am so curious about that one. Every single one I make from here is important now. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little save. I literally have not gone back once. I'm committing to my thing.
It just makes you feel better that they're there.
Exactly. It's my safety blanket.
I am excited for Night Rain, Griff. It looks cool.
Like, do these explorations like take me down paths?
Every decision from here is important, apparently.
These two are really interesting, and then the last one is really
Exactly,
interesting too.
stereotype gamer. Don't feel regret, Taryn.
Okay, I'm going with this
Face
one.
forwards.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Okay, but everyone has their own truth. There's like facts, and then there's how you interpret the facts.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Ooh,
It's
the
the
hero's
hero!
back! The hero's back!
The hero.
Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. I want to see.
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
The hero.
I have different me's? Oh my goodness.
It's good to be here.
We've been through this whole journey together. We've had all kinds of other people
Hell yeah.
join all the different voices, but the heroes have been with me the
She's
whole
too
time.
many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
Yeah, I like the divine
There's still a
confidence.
piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
That means I have to trust the hero.
It's time to resume our dance.
By the way, is this like hair?
We can't be sure.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
But what does this mean? Am I killing her, or am I changing her mind, or am I letting her live?
I need a hero.
I need a hero. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm ready. No, I can do this out here on my own. Say nothing. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm ready.
But I'm ready to do it. Ooh.
Oh, it's like the what is it? Oh, we're going around and around and around and getting more and more detailed. We're in nothingness.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Oh my god, look out the windows, Taryn.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ah!
Do you need me to describe things?
Instead of the narrator. I'd like that for old time's sake. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is it the narrator really gone? Well, because that was the crow.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some
Hi,
windows.
Ben. I hope your Sunday's going well. Ours is good.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Kind of was thinking about that too.
That's probably for the best.
It's always seemed to give us more options than not. Yeah, it's dead silent in here.
In my own head.
Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Poor crow.
Good riddance.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
I'm gonna enter the basement.
All right.
What kind of basement door is it gonna be?
The stairs.
Ooh, it's like the
Do
normal
you remember
one.
the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah, she was very aggressive. It was
Have
not
you
the
figured
scared
out
one.
what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Ooh!
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And
She-
there you are.
she's not chained.
Knife in hand. It really brings me back.
I did
Have you
bring the
given up on
knife last
talking?
time.
Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Slay the princess or sit with her? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's sit. She looks so reasonable right now. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are we going to do? I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what the other options are. I'm sorry, princess. Slay the princess. Or I can just slay the princess.
Honestly, me neither.
The princess and I just hang out in the basement for all eternity.
No. I feel like I'm myself again. Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Why would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there, if you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? Oh, that's a trippy one. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. It's too late to go back to being a god.
Well, I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Knowing indecisive Tarny.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
But what does killing her help them? No, killing her sets everyone so that no one dies, but there's also no change. Which I have to say, like, I like there continuing to be change. I don't really necessarily agree that just freezing everybody in a state of pretty much like purgatory is the way to do it. How do you know that things won't end worse? What if I make my way back and I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything? This isn't fair. I don't want to, or I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone. So I can either agree to her plan or I can slay her. It's tough to be a god. Yeah, it is. It is. On my Spectre route, if I killed her.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you. And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
And that's if I kill her. And if I don't kill her, does everyone die?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you.
I like you too, princess.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too. Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now. Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you. You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Like to the beginning of the cabin.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that.
But maybe next time. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. The ultimate.
Big decisions. Oh, she's doing it again.
Do I have more saves? What is all this?
What? A and Q? You're on page 1, so yeah, those are pages.
Oh, cool.
Taryn does that as if she's gonna reload.
I know. I won't.
She'll live with her choice.
Oh, that's cool that I have multiple pages for all the alternate timelines. Oh, man. Oh, auto and then Q is quick save.
Oh, that's good to know. Thanks, Peter.
There's like 2 options to slay the princess, and there's 1 to agree to her plan. And what was her plan again? We just keep doing this.
The slay the princess option at the bottom has been there since the beginning of the conversation, though.
Yeah. I kind of I don't know. I don't want everyone just be sitting in the nothingness for all eternity.
Yeah, so agree is a reset.
Oh, I see. Her plan is to restart the game. So we do just basically put off my decision. So we basically just do that forever.
Infinitely.
Or I can kill her.
Until you decide to kill her, I guess, yeah.
Wow. So how would she destroy the world? If I let her?
Yeah.
But can I release her and, tell her to not destroy the world? And then we just save everybody?
No, you have 2 options here, Taryn. I don't see that choice up there right now. Sorry. Yeah, if you'd gone down without the blade, I wonder where we'd be.
I'm so curious about that. I'm gonna agree to her plan. Goodbye, princess. I'll see you again.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand.
She's gonna kill
A
me.
fondness in her gaze.
I love you. Just do it. I'll see you soon.
Hey. I love
She
you.
loves me. It's a love story.
Boy.
Chapter 1. Chapter 1. She wasn't lying to me. She loves me.
You're on a path.
You're back
in
at the
woods,
beginning.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
It's a cabin, and
And
at
in
the
the
basement
basement
of
of
that
that cabin
cabin is a
Is a
princess.
princess.
Oh my goodness. It was always a love story. Now I kind of wish I would have said I loved her, but I'll see her soon and I can tell her again. Oh my goodness. This has been a journey. I will go ahead and save there. Wow. And so that's just one ending, right? Because so many of you were saying, I've never seen this ending before. I've never seen this ending before.
That's an ending, yeah.
Wow. I am so curious with some of the other ones.
And so you're just trapped in purgatory.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
the
and then,
credits are gonna roll, Taryn.
You're
Okay.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
Taryn, you
of
got the
world.
saddest ending according
Really?
to Flaming Couches.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Exactly. I can reload and see like what happens if I slay her and all the different things. Continue to the cabin. Wow. They will always love each other in some way. That is so sweet. Oh my god. Oh, like don't tear up, Tarny. Don't tear up. That was such a good game. Couches, thank you so much for giving this to me for
Yeah,
Christmas.
huge shout out to Couches. Do some Noiki spins
Yeah,
for
Noiki
Couches.
spins for Couches and head pats for Tarny. Boy met Tarny cry. Yup.
Noiki
yup.
spin, Tarny pat. Noiki spin, Tarny pat. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, let them roll in.
Oh. I feel like that's probably all I can
What a journey that
do
was.
today. I'm so curious though. Honestly, I might do this game again at another time and we can
We have to do the
explore.
boyfriend route.
We have to do the
Taryn.
boyfriend route. We
I gotta
we
take a swing
do.
at it. See where I land.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What a game.
Hopefully I bring us somewhere other than purgatory.
Yeah, maybe something with more permanence.
Another route today? I don't think so. What time is it? It's almost 1.
I'm getting hungry.
But we'll pick it up again. Maybe that can be the first route on my run, Couches.
Seriously, I do love that it relates to today's video. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad you guys came from the video today. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it, definitely go check it out. It's a fun one. Remembrance of Route of Lunch achieved. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hit the UI by pressing, or hide the UI by pressing H. I see, so these are like the tracks. That's so nice. You've also unlocked the gallery.
You've
Well, that's
unlocked the
fun.
gallery.
Ooh. That's so fun.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh my goodness. Should we find someone
Oh
to
yeah, let's find a raid target here.
someone to raid? Thank you. I hope everyone else has a good rest of your day too. Oh my goodness. The explore menu is great. I know. It's like make your playlist. Follow us somewhere else. Subreddit, mailing list, Discord. They have another game. Ooh. Main menu. This was so fun. We went on a journey. Aw,
That was a
thank you,
journey and a
Gray.
half.
I had a great time. Yeah, that, my brain.
Lots of people playing it today. This is nice.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I'm so glad that we had so many new people join, and thank you all for going on this. This was quite a game.
This was a very fun one, everyone.
Yeah.
And thank you to all the new people that joined. Keep an eye out for Wednesday's stream. I don't know what we're going to do quite yet.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
We'll find something.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun time.
All right, guys. Thanks for the fun stream.
Thank
Cheers.
you for the fun stream. Bye, everybody.